Guys, how's it going? Welcome back to another video, and it is the first day of trapping season out here. So we're out here going to set a few traps and put in the first little bit of the line, and I think this video you guys will get a check or two in on this video too, so stick with us. We'll just see what we can do. So right here, the first trap we'll be setting this year is a timber to timber location, and we got this gap right here, and there's a big persimmon tree right here. And it might not hit, but this is just going to be a little blind set with a 1.5 for coons or anything that's running right here. You can kind of see a little bit of a bare spot, so we're just going to set a trap there and see what we can do. All right, guys, we got our trap here, Duke 1.5. We just got a little wolf fang on here, about an 18-incher. But since I'm setting this for coons, I'm not going to worry about scent too much. So we got that trap night latched. Sitting a little light though, but it should hold. And we're just gonna get down in here, pull this dirt back, and with a flat set, you don't want to, screw up the ground too much because you just want to make it unnoticeable. Even the coons don't really care. But so we're just gonna set our trap here to the side, and we're gonna pound this anchor in, and I'll get back to you guys. All right, guys, here's the end set. You can see you got a little bit of guiding there, but didn't end up getting to pound the anchor down into the ground. So what I did is just drove a fence staple here. No coon's gonna get that out because I kept going into roots and stuff from this tree. But the trap's right there. It's basically what the coon's gonna see coming right down through there. So good set. All right, guys, we're right here where we're gonna make our next set right here behind me. And we got a little bit of here, let me show you. We got a little bit of like a pile of hay right here, and it's kind of in the middle of this field. We made our last set right there beside that gate, so we're going to make this canine set right here. We're going to throw some bait in this and make a nice little set right here, so stick with us. All right, guys, we finished up that set. Traps right there. Bet I didn't wax dirt because next week we're supposed to get some freezing temps. Stuck the bait up under that big brush pile, and we're good to go. All right, guys, here we have it. We have the first coon of the season here in that blind set, the blind set with the 1.5 foot hold on this timber to timber location. We got timber here, timber there. And to be honest, I didn't think it was going to produce this early, but second day check. I apologize for the wind, but here he is. There he is, guys. That Duke 1.5. Barely got him by his toes in there, but we're gonna take care of him, and we'll get down the line. All right, guys, we're here at dog proof location number 1. So this is the first catch in a dog proof this year, but we got a little possum here. We'll get him taken care of and get on out of here. Usually I would release him if I can't use the fur, but these possums will eat turkey eggs and everything else, so I'll do the turkey some good and get rid of him. All right, guys, we got a little possum here in a dog proof. We got a dog proof over there too, but it didn't catch. But this is that trail I showed you on a little pre-scouting short. I posted up on YouTube, but it's a good little pinch point for coyotes and everything. You can see we got a trail camera there, but we'll get this guy taken care of. We'll get out of here. All right, guys, we're out here on the line. We're at the spot where where we caught that possum about 2 days ago, I think. It's a rainy one today, but last night it was good. I think the coons ran good, and we got a nice big mud ball sitting back here, so we're gonna take care of him. Actually, I'll give you a closer look just to show you guys him, and then we'll take care of him. He's not too bad of a coon. Hopefully he's primed up. That other coon I caught was pretty well primed, so hopefully we'll catch a few more. Just real quick here, guys, all we did was we took care of that coon, shot him, and filled the dog proof back up with cat food, reset it, made sure all of our swivels were good, because sometimes they'll get like grass tangled up in them and you got to pull that out. Made sure our tag was still on there, and we're good to go. So load up this coon and get on down the line. Alrighty, guys, here we are at that location once again that I posted up on YouTube, that that little short when we were pre-scouting, and it's producing a coon. He ain't very big, but we'll still take him. He's trying to hide, but he ain't got much to hide behind there, so he wants to come say hi. But we're gonna take care of him. He's fur. He ain't much, but he's fur, and we're gonna get that other trap rebaited where it ain't been reset since we caught that possum that I didn't have footage of the other day. So we'll get him taken care of, and I'll show you guys the final set. All right, guys, here's that coon. We took care of him, but like I said, one thing I like to do is I just like to check the earth anchors. Just give it a little yank, make sure it ain't gonna come out there too easy. Check the swivels, make sure no grass is tangled up on it, make sure your tag's still on there. Reset the trap, stick it in the ground, put bait in it, and that's all I had to do. That's all you gotta do, and you'll rack them up. So today's haul, we just got 2 coons, not too shabby. It's the best one this year, so hopefully we can do some more good. Alrighty, guys, this spot just keeps on producing, and I don't mind it. It might not be the target species every time, but I enjoy it, and we're taking other animals out of the equation. So we got another possum here at this spot where the little puddle is. It's a great spot. There's no definite trail here, but it's just a great spot, so we'll keep catching them while we can. Take care of this possum and we'll get out of here. All right, guys, we're right down the line here from where we caught that possum. We caught that possum right up there on top of that hill. But something that kind of aggravates me, and I can't figure out what it is or why, but it's really getting on my nerves. This is about the 3rd time I've come up to these dog proofs, and they're ate clear down to the bottom, both of them. Now, I got one right there on the other side of that trail, but they're ate all the way down to the bottom around the trigger, and there's just a tad bit left on the bottom. I don't know what's doing that, but I don't know what the problem is. I'm just going to not fill them all the way back up this time, but I'm just going to dribble a little bit just to cover up the trigger and see what happens, because they're taking a lot of cat food from me, and that ain't free. So all right, guys, we're setting a spot right here. It's a timber to timber location. It's got a pretty good trail coming through here. Goes from right there. Gosh, there's got a dog proof set right there. It goes back in there, but I got it anchored. Got my dog proof right there in the trail. It's got dog food in the bottom. Then I got my earth anchors laying off to the side, but I used the Coon Creek snare extension and used the noose end and tightened it up here, so this little sapling I cut down will work like a drag basically. So this is my first time trying this out, but I guarantee you it'll hold a coon, so stay tuned. All right, guys, before we end this episode real quick, this episode will cover 1 week, so my plan is to post every Thursday, or something relative to that, but I plan on videoing all the trapping season. But before this episode ends real quick, we're going to put in a little set right here. We got a coyote dig out. I'll flip the camera around and show you. All right, we got a dig out here just right off the main trail. Trail comes up, wraps around, and goes down to there where the dog proofs were cleaned out. But we're gonna throw a trap in right here and throw some bait in there. I really like setting on dig outs that have already been there because they're so natural. So just pop his head in. Alrighty, guys, here it is, final set. Hopefully we can catch one here. Alrighty, guys, thanks for watching. I apologize for the line being so small. I'm still trying to get a deer on the ground, but hopefully once I get a deer on the ground, we can really extend this line out. I got some riverfront. I can trap that too, so hopefully we can get down there and do that. I just got to get a deer on the ground. So hopefully trapping picks up a little bit. We've got a few catches for you guys, so hopefully it picks up. Thanks for watching.